Hey guys, how's it going? It is December. What is today? December 10th. Oh my gosh. I wrote the wrong shit. Hold on. Today is December 10th, 2025, Wednesday. Yesterday as I went outside, there's still something on it. I got out of my car and there was a feather just laying in the middle of this mucky shit. Not muck, but just like a ball of anyway. So I came on here. I'm waiting for my daughter to come. I bought some stuff, gonna make some kitchen scrubbies. But probably not with this material. But it was some tubing I got from Dollar Tree yesterday. So I don't know. Maybe I have it too tight. I don't know. But that's kitchen scrubby nonetheless. I don't know. We'll see. So I just started playing with these cards, the Mermaid and Psychic Tarot. And on the 8th, I had written, at 12:49, I had written, the energy of not doing enough, energy of restlessness. It's an energy thing. And trust came out. Light. Awareness. And then we had truth on the bottom. I see dreaming. What was your dream last night? What was so significant about it? Destiny. So this energy of not doing enough. And the reason why they kept putting it in, is because it was coming through like, it's an energy thing. Everything is an energy. So if you find yourself in a state of pause or something's not working out for you, right? And you feel like you're at a standstill, at a halt. It's just like everything they always talk about. The gestation period, right? The growing, the planting of the seeds. And it's winter time. And these two came out. Oh, 3, excuse me. And the wisdom to know the difference. The serenity prayer, right? And again, I just want to say, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's an energy thing. So there was a coin, come to find out it was fake, which is fine. I was still keeping my hopes up. Well, maybe not hopes. It's super windy here. I was still holding on to, wouldn't that be great? And what I would do with the money if that coin was real. And yeah, I was let down. It was kind of a bummer, but it's like, okay, at least now I know, next step. And it's one of those things I could have really let it get me down. Or I can change the way I look at it. From a negative to a positive. I could go, okay, well, that didn't work out. So there must be a reason. What I'm getting is, whether it's true or not, there must be a reason. There must be a reason. And maybe it came to you. Whether any of that shit, this is what I keep getting, whether any of that shit is true or not, what keeps our vibration higher? I guess is the thing. We can assign, attach whatever feeling and emotion to whatever happens. But what am I making sense? I'm probably not making sense. Yeah, it's all a decision to free yourself. The energy, it's a mystery. Okay, so I didn't, I, so next step, okay, that didn't work out. So next, instead of, I guess they're telling me, instead of trying to think it to death and trying to figure out why that didn't work, I could easily have went to the poor me. It should never worked out for me. But literally, I'm in my apartment. So that's one of the big, huge blessings, right? They come in threes. Maybe I wasn't meant because of where I got that coin. See, there's energy attached to things we can't see, that we don't know. I'm going to be abundant. All these things are going to happen. I just don't know how, when, or anything else, but it's going to happen. And if it's not through that coin, I got a bunch of other coins. If it's not through that, it'll be through something else that'll be so amazing that who cares what other people think, that I will sit there and go, yeah, it has to be God. Like, I don't know that already. I can walk. I'm sitting here Indian style, cross-legged, we'll say. I'm sitting here cross-legged, right? I can move today. I can move today, right? That's a triumphant success. That's a huge blessing. I need to not lose sight of that. I might not be able to go out and work and make money for myself to take care of everything. And God only knows that, nobody on here helps, which is fine. There's a reason for it, I'm sure. I'm helped other ways. It's like Jaybird coming back into my life, giving me a camera without the cord, like it's useless. Like, I'll, take you grocery shopping, knowing I don't have food or anything, and then never don't hear it from him. It's things like that. Why do you talk, you got that out of your, you know what I mean? It's things like that. People not keeping their words. There's got to be a reason. I guess what they're trying to do is find your balance. Is what do we attach? What do we assign to these things? I have to just stay positive and not lose sight of, okay, I guess what the thing is, okay, that thing didn't work out. But every time I get in, something comes, I'm going to go, yeah. I'm going to be excited about it anyway. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But there's something about the energy of being excited, regardless of what happens, being able to see the other side of it. Because he hasn't came and got food, or taken me shopping, or brought me the cord, or I finally got light bulbs. I was waiting for light bulbs. I wanted to return something so I could have some money. He's supposed to bring me an iron. All these things. Christmas tree lights. Didn't even get a Christmas tree. It's halfway through December. I don't even want one now. You know what I mean? People knowing and having the things that you really want, that would make you excited, that you were looking forward to, and they say, yeah, we're gonna bring this to you. Or we'll take you here, or we'll do this, we'll do that. And then crickets. Everybody. And then, so what do you do when you're pretty much kind of at the mercy of others? You need a ride to go to the store so you can fucking eat. Where are they now? Now that you need them. It's fucking crickets. Is it on purpose? It has to be. Why would it be any other way? Or is it just people do a lot of this, including myself, and don't follow through, including myself. I haven't been doing the things, but the funny thing is about the things that I wanted to do while I was still at Mike's house when I moved here, I don't have that. It's all right. Let's get out of that, because now I'm comparing apples and oranges, and really it's the same thing, but it's not. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, everything, it's an energy thing. I have everything I need. I got this apartment at the last minute. The last minute miracle lady. Remember that. You're the last minute miracle man, last minute miracle woman, maiden, whatever. Right? It's an energy thing. So that didn't work out, and I really wish it would, Because not only was I going to get my teeth pulled, but I was going to take all that money and I was going to build and get. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it that way. Again, me, Sirena, makes plans to do things. And it'll either work out or it won't. Oh, thank you, God, for that. It's that whole you make plans and God laughs type thing. But then again, it goes back to, is our path already written? Or do we forge our own path? Abundance is a state of mind, energy. Everything is energy. If everything is energy, it's like, why? Again, I think we're still, or at least I am, and this is going to go with discernment. At least I am sitting here thinking there should probably be a timeline. Uh-oh. I'm thinking, okay, God, you gave me all these things and it's been years. It's been years now. It's been 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 day. It's been all that. And yet it hasn't happened yet. Again, I'm putting timing like it should happen. Thank you. They're saying that's an old paradigm, an old belief system of believing that it should be done by X amount date. But then again, that could just be fuckery because I don't see no way of it happening. It's the future. But in this moment right now, Sirena, do you have everything you need? Yeah, I don't really have food, but my daughter's coming today, so I'm going to be able to go to the store and be able to get my juicing stuff again. You know, all I'm trying to do is buy this freaking car so I can be on my own. So I can do things, so I can get to the store when I need to. I don't have to depend on anyone to get me anywhere. I can go out and make things and then try to sell them and make money and do something for myself if I'm able to walk that day and drive, you know. There's a train is what I wanted to say. I kept hearing, where are you now that I need you? Tears on my pillow. Who was that? Where at Barry Gibb? And cry me a river that leads to your ocean. It's just emotion that's taking me over. All right. Tied up in sorrow. Yeah. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. Look up that. Bee Gees. That's it. Love. You know, for the longest time, I was thinking, you know what? I wouldn't want to subject any man to have to be with me, you know, when days I can't really do much. I can do for myself most times, but, you know, I don't want to put anyone in that position. But it's not like I can make them. So I guess and here comes the sun shining through. I guess it's making room, making space, being okay. If somebody wants to be with me, they will. I just feel like it's not fair to put someone through that. I don't know. I'm going to release that I'm going to cast my cares on God and go, you know what? If you want love in my life, give it to me. I'm ready. If I'm to do this alone, I can do it alone. Of course, you're never alone, right? But I mean having another human here with me. Since I kind of touched on that path already written, or we forge our own path, I think I already shot a video about it, but I didn't upload it because I got interrupted with the phone call. So, I don't know, people leaps. All I know is here I am, still alive, still kicking, on to the next plan, you know. I wanted to do an intimate, thing. Man, I got wisdom in the foundation. I wanted to do an intimate thing, tell my story that goes along with, you know what I mean? And I think, and then anyway, fuck all that. I'm not going to get into it right now. Every time I get these ideas and then I go to implement them, something halts it. Now I can look at it as fuckery, or I can look at it, now is not the time, but the seed is planted. Oh, thank you. I'm going to erase all this because that was a thing couple days ago. So today is December 10th, huh? So December is really the 10th month. If you take down what words mean, if you break them down, prefix, suffix, root words, and stuff like that, well, December's 10. So we're in a 10-10 portal then. Or you could say it's 12-10. But, look up what December means. If we're going to look up words and words mean something, then they mean something. Then it's not going to change because they decided to put a 12 to December when it really, November is 9. Okay? How easily we're deceived because we acquiesce. We just say, okay, you said this, so we're going to just blindly believe it. Oh, Pluto's not a planet anymore? Oh, we're going to blindly believe that, but you taught us forever. What, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But what it boils down to, none of that fucking shit really matters. What are you doing with yourself? If we can... Oh, I'm going to put something up here. Okay. That one's not. Also known as, I want you to research this. Research this. It's also called that. Look it up. Maybe not on Google. Really good for you. All 10 grams of protein, all of the amino acids, all kinds of shit. It never goes bad, and it grows from itself, and it grows in areas. It just look it up. Thank you. Look it up. Okay? Look it up. We need to start growing that. We have to be very careful about how we speak and show things. We're going to have to, do things in a way that they can't catch it. That's why we do things the way we do. We might not always tell you, but that's how you got to catch it in the in-betweens. They call it the devils in the details. It's the details that keeps the out. You have to be on a certain frequency to know. Right? Just, you guys know who you are. You guys have been here for a minute. You fucking know. So look that shit up because it's very important for survival. And yes, Yes, and it'll grow. Fuck it. And it doesn't go bad and you don't need to preserve it. What? And I think they said it's a cross between, it tastes like an almond and coconut. And I think you can add honey to it, which honey never goes bad, and honey's great for you. You can use honey inside and outside of your body. What? So you can make little honey cakes out of it. I don't know what it tastes like, but in the coming times, this may be something that, and we need to grow. And I just got a notification that, and we need to grow. And I don't know where you can grow it and how it works, but this is another thing we need bad. And it's like one of those, what do they call it? Invasive, like it'll just grow. But you could build houses, piping to get water from one place. Think about it. Weapons. Come to me, counterpart. Come to me. You know, I just got, not only am I on my lesson, but the person that's coming into your life they have a lesson as well. They have to learn to see past the effery. Oh, that's not right. See past the effery, you know? Like, you're working on your part and your counterpart or whatever is working on their part. And I see it's going to be beautiful. Why wouldn't it be? You've done so much work and you've waited so long. Empress, you know? Well, I love the shit out of you guys, and I got to get the flock out of here. Anything that's not for you is going to be blocked, and we're being called to. This is the time to look at things in a different way. It's blocked for your own good. Think about it. Think about who the person, the situation, the things are. Think about it. It's not being done to you. It's being done for you. You just have to change your perspective. What flipped over? Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, come on, you guys. And the 9 of Pentacles is at the bottom. Come on. You know, being done for you. It's all about the earthly matters. I even woke up and did my dishes first thing this morning while I was coconut oil pulling. This is, oh no. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, here comes the sun. There it goes. And the clouds are covering it. I love you guys. Yep. I have to try and keep my, positivity, and no matter what happens, just know that there's a bigger plan, that there's really something working out, and just keep going towards that. And keep going towards that, even though it seems like you're getting kicked in the face, getting kicked down every time something seems like it's going to work out. It doesn't. But God, if you just think about where you're at right now, maybe you're not at the place. No, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and everything's working out exactly how it's supposed to. You know, you can, you know, yeah, in times like this, when I'm hearing coming to the end, the end of an age, the end of an era, the end of life as we know it, the restarting, you know, are they going to restart? Are we going to go back down to 1? Are we going to go backwards? You know, remember BC, they went in reverse, remember? And then AD is when they started going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What will it be like? Does it matter? Are we going to be here? All we have is now. And right now, in this very moment, no matter where you're at, easy for me to say, but they're giving me like analogy, which is really weird because I haven't been to prison. I mean, I've been arrested a few times. God only knows that. But usually for 24-hour holds, then they let you out or whatever, or get out on bail and shit. But, no matter where you're at, if you just think about this moment, you're alive, you're breathing. But isn't everything just pretty much okay in this moment? I haven't gotten up to get more coffee yet. That's the future. But in this moment, I have a drink. And I'm good, and I'm thankful, and I'm grateful, and I'm blessed. And I'm going to still be excited about what's to come because I have no idea. And I keep being brought back to, I didn't know where I was going to be living. And here I am sitting in an apartment, and it happened right before I had to move out of Mike's. Okay? It'll happen at the last minute. We've talked about this when I was living at Mike's. We've talked about this before. We soon forget these things. And then we need to be brought back. 2, 3. Man, that would have been nice about that coin. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but I was really, maybe it's just practice of holding on to her dreams, holding on to whatever, making, it's all part of the process. I just got another notification. I'm getting hiccups. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace. God, I probably look a fright. Peace out.